was also down, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
The 15, when I read the letter, I said, yeah, I will not say what I said. But yeah, I was down also. But yeah, 1 hour later, I said, okay, now we are going to prove that even what they did now with us, even that will not keep us away from America.
Because we have to revisit that whole situation a little bit. I remember when it did happen and the news started filtering out, you did sit with me here and we touched on it a little bit. But what is your reflection and your honest thoughts on what many would call an administrative blunder that shouldn't be happening at this level?
Yeah, but people have to stop now also to look for who's responsible for that. We all know that we made a mistake. But first, between the first yellow card of Tebogo and the match of Lesotho, there were 16 months. 16 months. And in the meanwhile, during those periods, you played AFCON, you played qualifiers for a new AFCON, and you played World Cup. So it may not happen, but it's understandable. Who is responsible? And I see already that the minister also wants to investigate who is responsible. Well, it's clear. I'm responsible. I'm the coach. I have to know that this guy had 2 yellow cards. My technical staff is responsible because they didn't tell me, hey, Tebogo has 2 yellow cards. The team manager is responsible, but he didn't have the follow-up. The player is responsible because he didn't say us anything. And the administration of SAFA is responsible. So now everybody knows who's responsible. So stop with it. Just focus on the 2 games that are coming now and support us like you did already the ones before. And we will see where we will arrive. But we...
Something to play for.
Yeah. So, come on, let's focus on the 2 games and finished.
Let's take a look at what it looks like at the moment, Coach. Here is what's happened since that 3 points deduction, of course. South Africa now sitting second in that group. 14 points is where we are. The goal difference is the big talker there. The 3 that we suffered at the 3-0 of the ruling, and then, of course, the 2 that we had scored in that match, meaning the minus of 5. We now sit second in that. Nigeria at 11 points. They've got 6 points to play for, which means it's still game on for them. Rwanda, Lesotho, and Zimbabwe with not much, perhaps maybe Rwanda, but, you know, Lesotho and Zimbabwe with not much to play for. What do you make of that analysis of the group?
Yeah. You know, you see the goal differences is 1 goal. Okay. 3. Okay, maybe the people will be angry again on me, but I was yesterday on Chiefs. Chiefs didn't play a good game. I'm sorry.
They created so many chances.
Yeah, so many. So many.
In the first half, I think they created 11 chances.
Yeah, but what is a chance? A shot on goal is a chance?
They need to convert, Coach.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm different in evaluating games than you are.
Of course you are.
Are you the head coach of the national team?
But I can't say that I saw a good game yesterday.
Yeah.
And even it was against a team who is not so Amazulu. It's not, but okay. So I want to see more games that there's fighting, that is difficult. Okay, the top team can win, sometimes lose against one of these teams, and that makes it better. That makes.
And in Bombela.
Okay, the 23 players for Zimbabwe and Rwanda are goalkeepers: Ronman Williams, Ricardo Goss, and Sifo Shane. Defenders: Malibongwe Koza, Kuliso Mudau, Aubrey Modiba, Kulumani Ndamane, Mbekezeli Mbokazi, Tabang Matuludi, Samukelo Kabini, and Konsinati Sibisi. Midfield: Tebogo Mokoena, Spegelo Sitole, Batusi Obas, and Talente Mbata. Strikers: Tapele Morena, Oswin Apolis, Sifo Mbule, Ikram Reiners, Lyle Foster, Tsepang Moremi, Muhau Nkota, and Relebohile Mofokeng.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, the Bafana Bafana squad for the next 2 matches. Crew and squad that we will be going to war with.
Yeah, the men to do the battle. Ronwen Williams in goal.
Ronwen Williams, of course, 5 clean sheets in 10 league games at Sundown, 6 clean sheets in 13 games in all competitions this season, 53 caps for Bafana Bafana, 51 of them as a starter.
Ricardo Goss, Sipho Chain.
Sipho Chain again, 5 clean sheets in 7 league games, 9 clean sheets in 13 games in all competitions for Pirates, 2 caps for Bafana Bafana.
Yeah, I think this is where it gets a little bit exciting. Malibongwe Khoza
gets his first call-up, Malibongwe Khoza, to represent Bafana Bafana.
Khuliso Mudau is back. Of course, we expected that. The coach has been chomping at the bit to get Khuliso back in the national team. Aubrey Mudiba, Khulumani Ndamani, Mbegezeli Mbokazi.
The coach had spoken about Mbokazi not going to the under-20s because, as we heard from the coach of the under-20s, Raymond Mdaga, that the coach had said he is needed for these 2 matches, so he finds himself in the senior team.
Tabang Matuludi of Polokwane City, Samukelo Kabini, Nkosinati Sibisi.
We're seeing with Relay. Relay was the next one up. Relay was, you know, what we're seeing now with the Mohawk.
Yeah, what happened with Relay is a little bit, you can't expect that. You can't expect that. There was interest from everywhere on the world. Every team wanted Relay. And then I have a feeling that, yeah, okay, they are, how you say that in English? People are going from door to door with the products and start to sell them. Yeah. I think this is what happened with Relay, and it's not good for the player. At a certain moment, you're only thinking about that. You can't focus anymore on football. And that is what happened with Relay, but his qualities are still there, and I will not drop him like that. So he is with us, and we will try to give him confidence again, and I will try to talk a little bit with him also. He has to focus on football, and all the rest,
forget it.
Yeah. Forget it. It will come. It will come.
If Bafana Bafana fail to qualify for the World Cup, what does that mean for you?
Yes.
I mean, if I put it the way she put it...
Watering it down.
You know, yeah,
but do I answer that question? You know what it means for me. It is disaster. Really. I still believe, I believe that we go to America. So when you have a dream and a certain moment that dream explodes, I don't have to tell you what a feeling you get then. And that will be that feeling I will get when on the 14th of October we see that we are not direct qualified. We still have a chance then, but okay, no, I want to be direct.
We're being positive in the studio, okay? We're being positive. We're going to the World Cup.